What is your favorite conspiracy theory? Is it lizard people? Maybe we're all living in a simulation. Or maybe it's that some of your favorite kids' TV shows are hiding a dark secret behind them. Maybe the Teletubbies aren't all that they seem. Or maybe they are. I mean, it's a conspiracy theory, so they probably are all they seem. Today, we are going to be going through some of the dumbest conspiracy theories that I've found, and I'm going to talk about them with you, and maybe together we can find out that just like the Transformers, there's more that meets the eye. My favorite conspiracy theory is probably that Paul McCartney is actually dead. To live and let die. No, seriously, people believe that in 1966, he had an argument with his bandmates in a little band called the Beatles. You might have heard of them, you might not have. He then stormed out and was promptly decapitated in a car accident. And to cover it all up, they hired a lookalike to just pretend that it never happened, which is just crazy. I mean, that... How do you cover that up? I feel like a decapitation via car accident is like a pretty high profile way to die. So I struggle to believe it just off of that alone. But apparently after this incident, they dropped a bunch of hints in their lyrics and their album covers, like how in the Abbey Road cover, he's the only one not wearing shoes. Oh my God, that's it right there. That's all the proof we need. The guy's not wearing shoes. What a freak. Everyone knows Paul McCartney's favorite thing to do is to wear shoes. So that just, I mean, that sums it up right there. Obviously, there are more pieces of alleged evidence. This isn't the only thing, but even though the band has denied it on multiple occasions, a lot of people still believe it. I just think that it is a crazy theory to have about somebody that is clearly still alive. Imagine if people started saying that I was actually dead. Maybe I never actually made it out of that cave, and ever since then, I've been replaced. Before entering that cave, Jackson Field never had a mustache. Now all of a sudden he does? Kind of suspicious, if you ask me. But look, this video isn't about me. We're getting off topic. What if I told you that one of the most beloved kids' TV shows, Peppa Pig, was actually hiding a dark truth behind it? Let's get into it. But before we go any further, I need to tell you about this video's sponsor, War Thunder. If you haven't heard of War Thunder, where have you been? War Thunder is an epic military action free-to-play multiplayer game where you take place in large dynamic battles using land, sea, and air vehicles spanning an entire century. What do tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships all have in common? No, it's not that I can't draw them very well. It's that you can use all of these things in War Thunder, including all iconic machines and lesser-known prototypes from the mid-20th century all the way to the present. And the graphics, physics, and sound are always improving, so you can always feel immersed. I love customization in any game, and War Thunder is no exception. Look at them all! They can also be upgraded and improved with additional modules to give you that fighting edge. And thanks to War Thunder's unique damage model, there's no need for health bars. Every hit on the enemy has an effect. Disable their track, and you immobilize the opponent. If you hit the plane's fuel tank, it will ignite. All visualized with a sick X-ray mode. Also, with the new Dance of Dragons update, a whole line of French combat boats are now available in the game. No, they don't just run away. You can fight with them too. There's also now the advanced American attack aircraft A-10 Thunderbolt II and the F-111 tactical bomber. They even added two top-tier Chinese fighter jets, the J-10A and the JF-17. Yep, it's available on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and even Mac. That's what I have. If you download War Thunder for free using the link in my description, all new players and those who haven't played for half a year or more will receive special bonuses, including rentals for the P-40E-1 aircraft and M4 tank for a week, along with free unique skins for them, a special decorator Eagle of Valor, 100,000 Silver Lions. Don't let the poachers find out about them. 3 premium vehicles for free, a week of premium account, and even more gifts. And act quick because the American Vehicle bonus season ends soon. Thank you again to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video.
You don't know the dark truth behind Peppa Pig. Hello, I'm Peppa, and this is my story.
Okay, let's maybe this isn't a great video to start out the theory. That is a harrowing looking Peppa Pig. Why does she have a face in her knee? For one, this is getting an AI Peppa Pig to explain her story maybe isn't the best way to convey this theory, but you know what? I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt here, and I'm going to trust that she's going to be able to tell a coherent story.
And this is my story. I was never a healthy child. My mom struggled with addictions that started before I was born, which gave me several birth defects. I was born with both eyes on one side of my face.
Oh, fucking hell. Come on, bro. Yeah, let me go onto Dream Journey and type /imagine hyper-realistic pig with 2 eyes on one side of its face. Oh my God. And the thing's got like duck claws as well. This thing's freaky. Honestly, a drawing would have sufficed. I really didn't need like a hyper-realistic AI imagining of what that would look like.
I couldn't walk or do almost anything for myself. My dad hated me for it. He blamed me for him never being able to do anything in his life besides taking care of me. He hid me in the house and never let me leave. He thought it was only fair that I didn't get to have a life either. He became very mentally ill after being in the house with me.
Sorry, brother. When the has Daddy Pig ever looked like that? Jesus Christ. Why does he just have like a loincloth just like over his little pig titties? Doesn't he wear like a fucking blue shirt or something like that?
One day he snapped and wanted to make me normal. He tried to make an eye hole for me on the correct side of my face. That night I passed, and he didn't tell anyone what happened. After 6 months of my brother Georgie and my mum asking what happened to me, he snapped again. He took himself and both of them to the afterlife with me.
Wait. Look, I want to be real with you guys. That's not the conspiracy theory I thought it was going to be. There's like 2 different conspiracy theories. I didn't realize this conspiracy theory ended with Daddy Pig murdering the entire family. I don't know why my voice just shook when I said murder. It's quite a scary word, I guess. But look, I apologize for that. That's not the conspiracy theory I was going for. But I do have the actual conspiracy theory right here. And we're going to play it right now.
Peppa Pig was diagnosed with cancer at just 2 years old and spent most of her early life in bed.
Oh, I don't even know what to say to that. Where is the evidence for this? Is this a conspiracy theory? Where's the evidence?
She needed constant assistance and 24-hour supervision from her parents just to keep her alive. Peppa was an embarrassment and a burden to the whole family.
Yeah, nothing says embarrassing like my child having cancer. Hey man, why weren't you at the football game this weekend? Oh, bro, it's like so embarrassing. My kid's got like cancer and shit. I gotta like look after her and it's like, so annoying.
But one day her dad had enough and got a horrible idea. He decided to chain Peppa to her bed so she could never leave her room again.
Wait, is that because she has cancer or is that because she's annoying? Because like, what the fuck? Why would he do that? That doesn't even make any sense. Oh, I'm so sick of. She's so f***ing annoying. I'm gonna chain her to the bed. No, that makes heaps of sense. I'm still trying to figure out how this even connects to the show whatsoever. Like, when has this ever been hinted at? Ever?
Years later, her parents had another child, which they named Peppa. This Peppa replaced the original Peppa, who is still locked inside her room. And if you Google Peppa Pig house wallpaper, something terrifying comes up. At first glance, you can't see it, but if you zoom in, you can see the original Peppa still locked inside of her room.
Well, that's it. That must be it. If you can Google it and she's right there, then that's proven it. That's proven it completely. Having a little Peppa Pig smiling in the window obviously means that she got cancer at 2 years old and was really annoying and the dad got sick of it and chained her to a bed and then had another kid that they also called Peppa and then had another kid after that, which is Little Pig. What's the little? I don't know what the little one's called. You know what I think is the scariest part of this entire theory? This video has 273,000 likes. 273,000 likes. The top comment to this video is, "I'm a pizza bro," and it's by a profile that's username is pizza, and the profile picture looks like a pepperoni pizza. Visiting the real Peppa Pig house?
Someone just found Peppa Pig's house in real life, and people are speculating that this could also be the Backrooms Level 94.
Man, I hate the internet, bro. I actually hate the internet. This could actually be the Backrooms Level 94? Shut the f*** up. Actually. Can you actually just stop? Can we just stop? Just silly. I'm not even going to watch the whole video. I'm not entertaining that. That's so fucking dumb. Okay, so look, the Peppa Pig theory didn't exactly have a lot of evidence behind it, not a lot of validity to it, but I have hope for this next theory, and this one is on the Teletubbies, a beloved kids show. I used to watch this one growing up. So let's see what dark secret the Teletubbies are hiding.
The theory is the Teletubbies are based on a group of mentally ill children that were abused and killed in a Bulgarian mental facility, infamously known as La La Land in the 1960s.
What? Why a Bulgarian mental facility? Aren't the Teletubbies British? Am I crazy? Was that a conspiracy theory I made up? Time for Telly bye-bye. How do you say time for Telly bye-bye in Bulgarian?
Vreme e za ciao ciao.
Okay, that's pretty haunting.
Each Teletubby character is based on one of these unfortunate children. Lala was inspired by a child who suffered from a severe facial disfigurement that forced her to smile constantly.
That is not what Lala looked like, okay? That is... Come on, what are we playing at here?
What are you playing at?
What is this AI bullshit here?
Her unsettling appearance and tragic life were softened into the playful, happy character seen on the show.
Look at Lala right now. Look at that. Look at that face. How does that look anything like that little AI face that we saw before? What are you talking about? They all look like that. She's just yellow.
Tinky Winky represents a deaf child who was cruelly tied to a fence outside.
Why? Why is Tinky Winky deaf? I don't understand. When has he ever given any sort of indication that he's deaf? I swear he's had a mobile phone at one point that he's talked on.
Tinky Winky, it's time for your tubby phone dance.
Tinky Winky represents a deaf child who was cruelly tied to a fence outside the facility, left to suffer in the freezing cold until he developed severe frostbite. His tragic story was turned into that of the large purple Teletubby, known for carrying a bag that seems to symbolize his isolation.
Wait, what? Symbolizes his isolation? It's a handbag. Has there ever been any symbolism with handbags to indicate isolation? You know, I'm never going to look at people with handbags the same. You know, and the next person I see with a handbag, I'm going to come up to him and be like, hey, you okay? Do you feel a little bit isolated? You need someone to talk to? You know, I see that you've got a red handbag. Did you get chained outside as a child and suffer frostbite?
Dipsy was based on a malnourished child who was so sick that he spent days lying in his own vomit, forgotten by the facility's staff. His pale green color and slightly sickly demeanor in the show are said to reflect this horrifying past.
What the f*** are you talking about? Or maybe he's just green. Maybe he's just a green Teletubby.
Poe, the smallest and reddest of the Teletubbies.
The smallest and the reddest? You mean the red Teletubby? You mean the Teletubby that's red? It's like when I'm trying to fill out my word count on an assignment. He's the reddest of all the Teletubbies. As you can see that the other Teletubbies are of a slightly less reddish hue than this Teletubby, who is actually red. More red than the others.
Was actually inspired by a child who fell into a fire, resulting in severe burns that permanently scarred her, hence why her Teletubby color is red.
What? Why is that the reason that she's red? Oh my god. Is that a theory? I'm sorry, these so far, these are not conspiracy theories. These are just dumb stories that someone's made up. That video's got 2 million views. 2 million people are dumber for having seen that. And I'm sorry I showed it to you. But let's get away from kids' TV shows for a second and let's focus on some other conspiracy theories. This next video claims they're about to show us something that humans were never meant to see. We weren't meant to see this. What? Hang on, don't show me that. I'm not meant to see that. Okay, it's the Mona Lisa. Yep. Wait a second. Vladimir Putin is the Mona Lisa? Oh my god. Oh my god. It makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. Oh my god, my world has been shattered. I wasn't meant to say that. No! I'm like that girl in Indiana Jones 4 where I wanted to know all the information in the universe from the aliens, and when they showed me, I can't handle it. I want to know. I want to know. Someone actually posted this, and this has 153,000 likes. Well, he's a reptilian, so he can shapeshift into whatever he pleases. All he needs is blood and energy to survive. Root energy at that. Officer, take that person's crack pipe off them. What the hell is that guy smoking? Whatever he's smoking, he needs to stop. It's the Mona Lisa! That's the whole video. What, that there's a sunset? You don't believe in the sunset? You think the sunset is a simulation? Someone said, I don't think the sky is real. Bruh, it's just the sky. And they commented, yeah, of course, just the sky. Looking and then painful face emoji. Like, yeah, buddy. That's what you think. Okay, CIA. Okay, FBI. Okay, get off your little planted account here, okay? The adults are speaking. You know what's crazy? Think about it. You know what else has sunsets? Video games. The simulation theory is obviously a very popular conspiracy theory, and this video doesn't exactly do it justice, but I thought I'd include it anyway because I was like, when I saw it, I was like, what? What are you talking about? But this next conspiracy just might blow your minds. You think you trust penguins? If Madagascar taught me anything, is that the penguins can never be trusted.
The government doesn't want you to know the truth about penguins. Have you ever wondered why penguins always look like they're wearing tiny suits?
Yes, I've always wanted to know that. Why? Why is that? Why do the penguins wear tiny, silly little suits? They're not businessmen. What the hell? They're not conducting business, are they?
As if they're waiting for something or someone. According to many conspiracy theorists, videos around social media show numerous penguins around people's houses, possibly indicating that there is some connection between the penguins and the cursed energy that appears every year.
Those are stuffed animals. Hey, just so you're aware, so we're all on the same page here, those are stuffed animals. They're not real penguins, okay? They're not real. Let's just get that straight, okay, before we continue.
In fact, ancient manuscripts that were supposedly lost in a fire at the Library of Alexandria show that penguins were once keepers of a portal to another realm beneath Antarctica.
Okay, it's one of these theories. I'm just going to stop you right there and just go back to the start of that sentence. According to manuscripts that were lost from the Library of Alexandria. Okay, so the manuscripts were lost. How do you know what they said then? How do you know what they said if they're gone? They don't exist. You can't read them. You don't know what was said on them because they're gone. Where did they come from? I feel like Captain Jack Sparrow here, talking about the Black Pearl at the start of the first movie. Oh, if there's no survivors, where do the stories come from? If there's no manuscripts from the Library of Alexandria, how the f*** do you know about it then? Where did that information come from?
Why do you think there's an international treaty keeping people from exploring most of the continent? Some people think penguins could be the guardians for this portal, and that those who harness this energy on Earth can obtain special energy from the world beneath us. This could explain why so many people are seeing penguins around the time of Halloween.
That's one thing that I've noticed around Halloween. So many penguins. What's up with that? I'm just kidding. I haven't seen a single penguin. I don't know what this conspiracy theory is talking about. This is so dumb. This is probably the dumbest one so far. People love to draw conclusions anywhere they can. And a big one that people have been drawing is like people in Hollywood making the deal with the devil. And this next video apparently proves it.
They don't even hide it anymore.
The season premiere of SNL with Ice Spice.
Ooh, look at us, 3 Gen Z icons.
Aren't you like 40?
No. Long time ago, I met this guy and made a deal where I get to stay 25 years old for forever.
What guy?
Tall fella, horns, red fur, I don't know, little hoods.
Keen, that's the devil, dude.
What? I thought it was like a Times Square Elmo or something.
This is so f***ing dumb. I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. If I was making a deal with the devil, it probably wouldn't be that I get on SNL for the rest of my life. Look, I love SNL. If the devil could grant me any wish and keep me 25 forever, I probably wouldn't be on SNL forever. Let's be honest, guys. They don't even hide it anymore. You know SNL is a comedy sketch show, right? You know they make jokes on the show? Some of the comments, bro, some of the comments, man. I swear the comments are worse than the theories most of the time. The top comment is butterfly tattoo meaning conspiracy because Ice Spice has a tattoo on her arm. And someone said, the butterfly is a symbol of MK Ultra. Brother. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. You know, like, everybody gets a butterfly tattoo. Like, it's not like an uncommon tattoo idea. You know how many people I know that just have a butterfly tattoo? Does that mean that they're a part of MK Ultra? No, okay? It's a butterfly tattoo, for God's sakes. Oh, people are so stupid, man. Why does Ice Spice look so uncanny valley like almost a robot in that clip? No. Oh my God, we got Ice Spice as a robot theory before GTA 6. What are you talking about? There's also a clip from like a cartoon that apparently tells us the truth in plain sight again. And look, I'll just show you guys.
They tell us the truth in plain sight.
Smile I've ever seen out of Mark Zuckerberg.
So the song Shake It Off was about how I shed my skin every 1,000 years. And the song Bad Blood was about how I drink blood out of my Grammys.
A ghost!
Oh my God, the comedy cartoon made a joke about how celebrities are lizard people. That must be true. The theory that's been around for ever. They totally weren't just building off of pop culture that's already existed and just making a joke about it. That's just, they do that. That just doesn't, obviously the people that are making a cartoon are a part of the Hollywood elite. Yeah, cartoonists and animators are a part of the Hollywood elite. Name one animator. Do you think the show was cancelled after season 2 they unveiled too much? No, it's probably because the show wasn't popular. I don't even know what the name of the show is. The top search on this being theory conspiracy, I think is the funniest thing of all. If that doesn't just sum up the types of people that consume this content. Here's another absolute slapper coming right for Elon Musk's throat. Tesla isn't all it seems. Remember that Tesla event where they unveiled a bunch of new technology? Well, check this out. Check out this comparison. It's just a conspiracy theory. iRobot, Tesla.
Go back. Return to monkey.
This was actually intentional, believe it or not. You know, he called the event We Robot. You're not like iRobot. That was the whole point of the event. Oh my God, this has devolved into me just getting angry at people. I feel like by now we've all seen that photo of like Keanu Reeves and then like a guy from a very long time ago, like a painting that looks exactly like Keanu Reeves. And people connect the dots being like, Keanu Reeves is immortal, bro. Look, this is the evidence that Keanu Reeves is immortal. Well, there's a video going around of a bunch of photos of celebrities and people in the past that look exactly like the celebrities because all the celebrities are immortal, man. And I'm going to show you this video, but it's mainly for the top comment, okay? And we'll get to that in a second. Jennifer Lawrence and Person in Black and White. Oh my God, she hasn't aged a day. Jay-Z and Guy in Black and White. Oh my God, Jay-Z's immortal as well. I knew it. Okay, that doesn't look anything like Johnny Depp at all. I mean, Johnny Depp looks horrific now as well. That's not an up-to-date photo of Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is definitely aging. Oh my God, Zayn Malik and random guy that that's not even really close. You can't call that the same guy, really. Bro, that's not even close. That's a stretch. I'm sure even you know that one's a stretch. Okay, Orlando Bloom. Again, Orlando Bloom doesn't look like this anymore. Orlando Bloom has aged quite significantly, very clearly getting older. That's... Bro, come on. Come on, man. Where are you getting these photos from? This is like vaguely looks like one of his ancestors, maybe. The top comment, 8,600 likes, is funny how it's all the elites too, not just random people. Maybe he's onto something here. Maybe it's totally not because there's like hundreds of thousands of photos of all these elites and that's why it's easy to make a comparison to someone you've seen in like the 1800s. I'm not going to go around with a random photo of a guy from the 1800s and then start looking around at every random person I see on the street and be like, see, this is the same guy. I think what's really happening is that with the inception of the internet, it's allowed anyone to just kind of throw their thoughts and opinions out there. And unfortunately, the most controversial ones or the stupidest opinions get the most attention because of how dumb they are. Most people comment on it, and so the algorithm pushes it to the top. And so we're always seeing the dumbest comment. Anyway, look, that's going to have to do it for the stupid brain rot conspiracy theories today. I don't think I can handle any more. I had like 6 more loaded up, but I don't think I can take it. Anyway, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Leave a comment of a little penguin if you made it this far in the video. And with that, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.